Hi everyone and welcome to yet another gameplay with broken builds. It's been a while since I made some videos right now, but I'm gonna show you guys my Serath gameplay along with the build I have for her. This is some of the typical builds that I've begun with as a jungler. I mainly jungle as Serath, so beginning with the gems I go slot 7 in agility. I got Ruthless. Deals an additional 2% basic damage for every 10% of the enemy hero's missing health, so that's good if you just keep bashing them down and eventually you're gonna win the fight easily like that. And slot 13 I got lifesteal with some extra attack swing there, and some 10% lifesteal. It's good for your sustain. Next one is piercing basic in slot 19, gives me some basic armor and it ignores 30% of enemy basic armor as well. And for the last one, slot 25, I got critical hits, 2.5 power and 6 basic armor. I already have crit in this build on the guards, but since it stacks, that's why I go for it. So it gives me 50% chance to deal 35% bonus damage. So it's good for Serath. It makes her really strong, and she's a really heavy hitter that way. Last gems are in vitality. I mainly jungle her, as I said, so I go for the jungle lifesteal to have that sustain in jungle. If you're offlaning with her, you can go healing towers, and that's basically the change you need to do. So that was slot 1. Slot 7 in vitality is damage reduction. It reduces basic damage taken by 10%, so that's some good sustain right there, at least for the late games when people start getting some heavy shit. Over to the cards, I begin with Coin Master usually, since I have Vitality, Lifesteal. And then after that I go for Demolitionist, my bad. And then Exoskeleton for the sustain when I gank lanes and stuff. So that's the early game cards. And after that I mainly focus to get the Tyrant fast as possible along with Growth Totem. I got the Flame of Second for like a few minutes in the gameplay, nothing else. I just use it to make the jungle go a bit faster for a few minutes, and then I replace it with Nitro Boost. So that's basically the early mid game when I have those 3 cards. And of course you gotta focus on stacking the Tyrant fast as possible to make it actually viable. And once I have the Nitro Boost, I focus on replacing it with Heavy Hitter. And once I have the Heavy Hitter, I focus on to replace it with Shadow Golem. And this is basically then late mid game once I have that. And when that one is fully stacked, I mainly try to replace it with one of the tribe to give me that extra max health. My bad. And 22 power, and it also gives me 15 power for each nearby ally hero. So it really boosts up Serath really well that way. And I also have an alternative for Growth Totem, depending on what I'm facing, but it gives me more max health along with a 20 power and some extra additional basic damage for some missing health I have. So if I'm getting really nuked and I really want to deal some extra damage, it's good for Serath. So basically those 3 can be late game cards, but usually I go with Shadow Golem, one of the tribe, and Growth Totem, depending on how long the matches will be. Yeah, so that's basically it for the gems and the cards. Enjoy the gameplay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Knowledge. Nigga. Yeah, let's do it.
Are you insane like me? Been in pain like me? Bought $100 bottle of champagne like me? Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me? Would you use your water bill to try to stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Will you tear yourself apart to entertain like me?
Yeah,
People whisper about you on the train like me, saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me.
Never living with the demons that I got on my soul. Never think about the pain that I got on my mind. My conscience on his ears from the things that I did. Never praying for forgiveness in the way that I live. You can find me in the zone, I swear to God I is. Ain't nobody breathing currently the words like this. I'm a different type of nigga, never worry about the forms. I was focused on progression, but you gotta get it done. I said to try to bring it in, but then again nobody wants a nigga. Pressure was mine and I had to find a way around it. I ran a couple of miles, couldn't find myself. Don't get fucked up, cause it always helps. I'ma drown in my sorrows all by myself. On a quiet night, if I'm staring at the wall with the sound, but thought feel like I've been there before, my nigga. Tell me what you really know, my nigga. I'm a saying like a motherfucker, trying to find a way to one ticket and take plenty of time to author ridiculous text. I've been giving you real even though I'm riddled with stress. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4. I cry for help but nobody responding. My emotions gone, yeah, they all have been loaned. My self-esteem left and my confidence gone. I got all of this pain that I did with alone. Love, knowledge,
$100 bottle of champagne like me. Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your face like me?
Never kidding myself for a dream, I don't even believe it. It's really entertaining when you give it your all. I put my soul up on the table, all they do is analyze it. I'm a secret in the round and I ain't never told nobody. When I started rapping, suicidal thoughts are running rampant through my mind. I made amends, I found a way, I guess I could really make it vivid so they see the clearer picture of depression, panicking, I can't take this shit, my God. Tell me why you put me in for, I'm gone. And I don't wanna live no more, hold on. The pain is temporary, I hope I know that I was not created just to waste it, that's the truth. So why the fuck do I forget? Can't explain it, it's a feeling deep inside of me. I got no witnesses left, I know I'm lost on the path I chose. I never like up on the records, I will not be exposed. I'm only giving reality, I'm a lyrical legend. My complimentary honesty is a rarity, yes. You feed the fallacy to him, but I'm not really impressed. Cause I can read between the lines and the secret lies. Are you a saint like me, been the pain like me? Do you take yourself apart with a taint like me? Wanna change like me, but you can't like me. Terrified that your misery gon' remain like me. Loud, knowledge, nigga.
$100 bottle of champagne like me.
Loud.
Pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me? Do you tear yourself apart to entertain like me? Do the people whisper about you on the train like me? Saying that you shouldn't waste your pretty face like me.
Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken, your servant I kneel. Will you give in to me? It seems what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Oh, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let that open to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me. Oh, wash the filth away. Crawl through the undergrowth, cat gone cray. Fight like a warrior, seize the day. Rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up, rise up, rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up and dry your tears, yeah. For money and power, glory and greed, man will die, man will bleed. You better run high. You better run high. Devil has come to make you pay. Pray salvation will come your way. You better run high. You better run high. Rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up, rise up, rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up and dry your tears, yeah. Rise up, woo, 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 rise up. Rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up, rise up, rise up and face the demon. Rise up and face your fear. Rise up and face the devil. Rise up and dry your We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! We descend into the madness like a wild thing, rabid. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! No more wandering this twisted ground. Forsake everything. Don't wait around. Don't you believe? If you want it, you can have it. Leave the rest, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! Descend into the madness like a wild thing, rapid. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! What's inside my head? I've lost the sin. No one to forgive, no one to forget. Don't you believe? If you want it, you can have it. Take the wreck, leave the habits. We go down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! We descend into the madness like a wild thing, rabid. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. Down! down into the darkness like a stampede, charging. Follow me now, follow me now, follow me. We descend into the madness like a wild bear.